on this episode of Bot versus Con.
God, this I've been saying this ever since we've seen these. This could be a problem.
Yep, I think it looks great. I think you need to get a few of them for your Megatrons.
Stop it. And it's funny because I just happen to have mine right here.
I think the original one looks so much better than this. Just go buy it on eBay.
Man, you almost made me cuss. He can touch it. He can touch his toes without bending down. Just about. I think you should pick this up.
I would.
I need to see more. My official one that I paid too much for. Now that I see it, and initially I thought this is terrible, and then I started looking at some of the other versions that have come out, going back to Siege and like the War for Cybertron and some of the others, and even taking it more recently to the ones that have come out over the last year or so, the dramatic capture and things. And I was like, this actually looks pretty good.
This is Bot versus Con. Make sure to subscribe and consider becoming a member.
Welcome back, BVC fans. As always, I'm Bobby the Bot.
And I'm James the Con, and this is Bot vs. Con, where your voice is heard.
And we're back with another round of news. But before we jump into that, let's say what's up to our official sponsor, The Chosen Prime, where you can find many of the figures we're going to be talking about, maybe in stock, maybe on pre-order. Who knows? Maybe they're on their way to you. Also want to say thank you to our members. We will be having a members live coming up soon. I'll be on vacation while we do that, so that'll be fun. Also, we are going to have to postpone the haul for September because I will not be back in time. So we'll push that to probably the first week in October or something like that. I'll check with James. But minus all that stuff, let's go ahead and say thank you to our members. Thank you to our subscribers. Again, we wouldn't be doing this without you. So I think I covered everything. Let's go ahead and jump into the news. What do you say?
Well, I just want to put this out. Oh. Go ahead and go to botversuscon.deco-apparel.com to go ahead and get some of our merch. We do have our exclusive limited Chicago shirts. If you get my drift. So go ahead and look into that. And now I think we're ready to get into the news.
Yes, definitely.
Speaking of another con, we have MiniCon Reading. Excuse me.
Reading.
Simon Furman's going to be there, and I think this is the part of the thing where he's also going to be at that one thing later on this year, this month actually. It might be tomorrow, where they're going to show off the new Titan, but isn't a Titan type of thing.
Oh yeah.
So maybe he's just spending a month over there, unless he lives there. I don't know. Very cool. I know he's very prolific. I think he's a comic book writer, so very cool.
Yeah, the name sounds so familiar. I'm terrible with names, though.
Yeah, me too. I thought we talked about this, but I guess it was a leak before, and this is the official announcement. So we're going to see the T-Spark live stream on 9/25 at 8 p.m. Japan time.
That looks like Rhinox almost at the top. Highly stylized Rhinox.
It's a Zoid.
It probably, I
can tell you it's a Zoid. I can see the little...
I figured as much, but yeah, I was just thinking, maybe some ideas there.
Yeah, you need to get the one at the bottom.
Yeah, I did look at it.
This is the special limited edition one that's black and gold, though.
I did look at it, and I looked at the previous one and thought about it, and I said, yeah, this is a line I'm definitely not going to go into.
Why is that?
I cannot afford any more toy lines. Those things are expensive as hell.
They're definitely T-Spark price. I think that's going to be a new thing.
Yeah, I was just like, ooh, nope, can't do it. It looked cool.
It looks really cool. The whole Diaclone line is awesome. We're getting super off topic, but it'll be interesting to see what they have to show off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See how we do? Just go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, that's why these are so long. Next, we have some leaks, and nothing new, but we have some dates and when things are going to come out. I just picked the Algamois Prime.
Amalgamus?
Thank you. Whenever the camera goes on, I can't pronounce things. and he's going to be out on supposedly on Amazon Canada on 1/1 of 26, along with Brawl and Animated Wreck-Gar. And then in May 1st of 2026, we're going to get Armada Soundwave, Nexus Prime, and 86 Astro Train. In June, we got 86 Skywarp and 86 Shockwave. In July, we have Liege Maximo. And then a few of them were out of stock, so we didn't know the dates, which was 86 Snarl, Big Convoy, and Razorclaw. So it looks like these will be the next line. We'll probably see these, honestly, a little bit before then, I would say, probably for Christmas time.
Yeah. I really think this might be my last year really considering myself a collector of Hasbro. I think I'm about to be a dabbler.
I think I'm already a dabbler, and I will probably stay there. I'm interested in Armada Sideways. That was always a very fun toy as a kid. And that seems to be what I'm picking up. If I had the toy as a kid, I'd be picking up the new version. Same thing with Razorclaw, but the rest, I'm good. Liege Maximo, I'm interested for the character, but not at $60 if the prices don't go up by July.
Yeah, I struggle. I'm not sure I'm going to complete the 86 line. I mean, I've already missed a couple of the more recent ones. I'm not sure if I'm going to be in for the rest of them. I'm having a hard time justifying it.
Well, let's keep that thought in mind as we go into Just Announced, so stay tuned.
Yes.
Let's get into Just Announced, and we're just going to start off by talking about probably the most talked about figure since Megatron, 86 Megatron, and that's 86 Soundwave. So we're going to talk about, we have a whole bunch of slides, so let's just start off with this, which is the alt mode. What do you think of the alt mode? And the tapes, I guess. We'll talk about both of them while we're here.
I already see a QC issue. God. Lower left corner. Looks like the panel fell off.
Let me look. That could be the background editor. Either which way, yeah, I don't like that either.
It looks clean. It looks clean in alt mode. It's very reminiscent of the G1 toy, the G1 figure.
So it is not the background editor. It does go that way. It is missing a little bit of it, but yeah. Like you said, I think it looks good. The alt mode is very square. It's probably a very good mode. It's kind of hard to mess up, but it looks nice. Even though that big gap
on the side.
Yeah, you see that? Like on the front. I think there's supposed to be a thing in there that a filler.
That's what I was talking about.
On the other side.
That's what I was talking about.
I thought you meant on the side, not
no. The left side, left corner.
The left side, yeah, because if you look at the other side, it has something that fills it in. I wonder if these are leaked and not supposed to come out.
Yeah, that's what I said. We're already getting a QC issue.
Yeah.
That's
not what I thought you were talking about. Okay.
No, just
I'm glad we're on the same page.
Yeah. The filler plug, the screw cover, I guess we can.
Yeah, there you go. The
screw hole cover. But no, I think it looks clean. I don't like how it is, since you mentioned the left actual side, the side profile of it. It does look like it's caved in a little bit there, and maybe that's not accurate. I'm hoping it squares out, but otherwise I think the colors look good. They look like they're in the appropriate places. You don't see feet sticking on top of them like you did with some of the other molds that have come out over the last couple of years. And I'm seeing tab like panel lines, which means to me that there might be more creative transformation going on there, hopefully. We can hope, we can wish. So I think Soundwave looks good. Now, going into the tapes, I'm not really a fan. I like the idea of what they did, but the Ravage looks like it's one of the breast members from Leo Kaiser, and I just
Jaguar.
It doesn't look like Ravage. I mean, it's the colors, but that's about it. And so I'm not really a fan of it. The Laserbeak and Buzzsaw, they're okay. They just look real stale and stiff.
Yeah. The Ravage, I think actually looks neat, but not as Ravage, like you said. I also think because the guns aren't on his hips, kind of throws it off.
Yeah.
They haven't been able to do a good Ravage at this scale, and I don't think they're going to with their budget. I think they could if they had a limited budget, but they don't. The Laserbeak and Buzzsaw, they're okay. I like the other ones we got with Siege better. These are more, I believe these are more tune accurate, while the ones for the other one are more toy accurate, but I like how the wings go on the other ones. It's more iconic to me. And I don't like the gray from the guns going into the wing.
Yeah.
Like, I know that's not accurate.
Yeah.
And it looks weird. And aren't they supposed to have red and yellow on their faces to, like, differentiate them a little bit better?
Yeah, they have, like, a little...
stripe or something, right? Yeah. So, I don't know. Not for me, as far as the tapes. Yeah, I'm good with the ones I have. Let me put it that way.
Yeah. But the Soundwave in this mode looks good.
I agree. Let's talk about this mode. What do you think about this?
All right, so I've been looking at this all day since it was first leaked. And initially, I thought this is terrible. And then I started looking at some of the other versions that have come out, going back to Siege and like the War for Cybertron and some of the others, and even taking it more recently to the ones that have come out over the last year or so, the dramatic capture and things. And I was like, this actually looks pretty good in comparison to those. Does it scream 86 to me? The head looks really good. They did great on the colors. He looks very bulky, like all the way around. He looks very, very bulky, and I don't necessarily see Soundwave as that. So I think they nailed it with the color schemes, and they filled in panels that were gaptastic on the other ones with waffling and stuff. No syrup added. But I think they did a really good job with completing this figure.
I agree. First, colors, fantastic. I think the blue is a much brighter blue. It looks nice. The head, spot on. It's almost too good for the body because to me, it looks way too plain. This looks... If you told me this was a Legend-sized figure, I'd be like, yeah, okay. Because it's so plain. There's no detail or paint like anywhere besides the main parts where you would see it, and it doesn't catch your eye. I also think the reason why it looks so bulky is Soundwave usually has shoulder pad, bicep, and then forearm. This just has shoulder pad, forearm. There's not that bicep part to kind of lengthen them out and make them look a little more, more what we're used to seeing Soundwave like. So not my favorite. I think they could have done a lot better. And why don't we look at it, like you said, with some tune. And I don't think this is from the movie. I could be wrong, but we have other ones from the movie. Sure. And you could just tell how this one's too bulky.
Yeah. And
here's another one. I know this one's from the movie. And you could again see he is bulky, but he has like a superhero proportion.
Yeah, top heavy, bulky.
Yeah, and I don't see that. This is just... He also doesn't look like he has a waist. And it could be the positions. It could be the lighting and all that stuff. So we'll see. Also, I'm nitpicking here. The thighs are also... look like they're a different shape. And he doesn't have the red lines on his arms. So, and lastly, here's this one, which is what they use for the box art. And again, I just think the shape is off. I think they're having a hard time going from the box to a more curvy figure. I think that's where the disconnect is. And maybe they can't do it on the budget. I've said this before. Just get a New Age figure and copy it. You'd be within your rights to do that.
KO a third party.
It wouldn't be a KO. You know, it would be.
Yeah.
You're the copyright owners. You could do that. But what do you think of the show accuracy? Or movie accuracy, whatever.
Yeah, the blue in the movie looks darker than what we're seeing here, but I still like this blue.
Yeah.
What that tells me is that they're going to come out with probably a dramatic capture series of this now, and it's going to have the darker blue. I'm having a hard time with comparing this to the movie versus comparing it to figures we've had over the last 10 years. This is the best Soundwave that we've had, I think, over the last 10 years, which is a very good improvement. I don't think it screams the movie accuracy that I would have liked. I think two things could be true. This could be the best Soundwave, and it could also not be the right Soundwave to represent the movie.
I agree. And why don't we look at it with the other two? So we've got the Legacy United version and then the Netflix version. Some of the tapes are all scattered around. Personally, I like the other ones better. I like the darker blue, which you already talked about, which they're going to fix that down the line. We know they are. I like the darker gold. I like that the gold is more pronounced on the legs and stuff. And the cassettes are just better, too, in my opinion. So I would lean towards those. And I already have it. This one, I wouldn't... It's not worth buying another one. It's kind of like the Fans Toys Blitzwing that we've been talking about. Is this worth another $60 if you already have the other one? I would say no. But if you don't have it, go pick it up. It looks like a good figure. Honestly, it looks like they just took this figure and just remolded all the parts.
It looks like what it looks like is that they added the, I don't know if DNA did a kit for it, but it looks like they added the kit for it and was just like, all right, cool. Let's put all these pieces on here and then let's release it. Let's give it a clean paint job. It doesn't have the war issues or anything like that. Let's put the fillers in. Let's get rid of the waffling and do a little bit of color schemes here, and there we go.
Yeah. I don't think this is an amazing improvement, and maybe it's because I like the silhouette of the other one better, because that one has more of the shape that I'm used to seeing with Soundwave.
I agree with that aspect. I still think I do prefer this one over the others, and like you said, I have most of the others. I did not pick up the dramatic series version, but I think this is a good figure. I agree that if you don't have them, definitely pick it up. I don't know if I need this in my collection, as I mentioned earlier, I'm not sure if I'm going to be completing the 86 line. I really don't like the tapes. I'll say that. I like Soundwave. I really don't like the tapes.
Yeah. Well, let's look at the box. So we can kind of get a sense of size. It looks like he's about the same size as Megatron, if not a little bit smaller. So he's a good size. He seems bigger than the Siege one, which is nice as well. I will say the box art makes him look a lot better posed like this than the poses that they showed off. So maybe it looks really cool, But there's something about this box that I wanted to talk about. Well, two things. That Ravage ain't what that toy looks like at all.
Not at all. Not at all. I do not like the Ravage.
I just noticed that Ravage looks good.
Yes.
But there's one other thing. I don't think you're going to see it because it's small. So see what?
Well, this is something that I've noticed lately with the boxes as well. It used to have and I can't tell you when they stopped doing it. I noticed it with my Megatron, but they stopped doing the movie background in the back, like the little pop-up that used to be included with all the things. So that's one thing I noticed.
They said they were going to stop that like a year ago just to save on costs because they did research and nobody was using them.
Where do they go? What do they do with that cost? I'm sorry, that's a whole nother line. I don't know what it is that you're referencing in essence.
So you see the little cartoon version that we already looked at?
Uh-huh.
This is let me get so on Reddit, CC Monty showed this off. They just took a screen cap of YouTube and they didn't even edit out the play.
Definitely didn't see that. That's funny.
I didn't either. I'm like, who are you hiring?
Go back to the other one.
It's there. Look, you can see it. The little white text in that corner.
That's funny. That is hilarious. Yeah.
Like, this oversight should not be happening. And maybe these are leaked images. Because that one piece was off. Maybe this is what they were showing off to people, investors or whatever they are. But if it's not, they better fix this because that's embarrassing.
That is funny. Yeah, I would give this is hard. This is really hard for me. I definitely think it should be darker to go with the movie. I think it looks more like the cartoon colors of Soundwave from what I remember, with this lighter blue. I like it. I don't love it. I like it. I like what they've done. I like that they've cleaned it up. I like that it doesn't have all the gappiness. So in the realm of comparing it to all the other Soundwaves that we've had again over the last few years, I'll give it an 8 in comparison to those. You know,
we're giving a number rating to this.
I have to, because like I don't want to come off like I think it's a very an improvement. That's the word I was looking for. It's a good improvement of what they've done in the past. That also it also doesn't help that they just recolored, you know, the previous Soundwave so many times, or you know, made little changes here and there. But I think that they did a really good job on this. It does take me back to the G1 toy. It does take me back to the cartoon. It just doesn't scream movie for me.
That makes sense. I wouldn't say they did a really good job on this. I would say they did a good job on this.
Yeah.
Really good is pushing it. But I think this picture on the back of the box looks great.
Yes.
It also has different colored inner forearms. This one has blue. The other pictures we looked at had gray. So I don't know what's going on with this. So I'm going to hold judgment until it's officially revealed from Hasbro. And I think it's decent. It's an okay Soundwave. But like you, if you're going to call it 86, make it the blue darker. Yeah. This is not what he looked like in the movie Point Blank.
Yeah, exactly.
It feels like they just took a random Soundwave figure and put the 86 thing on it.
Yeah, well, and then especially if you're going to show the picture of it on the top there, it's just like, hey, these are two different blues. Like, it's not, you know, I mean, that blue in the movie was almost like, not that it's still blue, but it's closer to purple than it is to this one being accurate.
It's almost close to black.
Yeah.
Yeah, but either which way, let us know what you think on this. I think it's interesting, and we'll probably talk about it again very soon.
Yeah. Still love Soundwave.
Comic Trope showed off an interview with Skybound's Robert Kirkman, so go watch that, Bobby.
I need to.
Mm-hmm. I guess he talks about the new Transformers, so maybe you should get up to date first.
I started reading today, and I saw how, you know, kind of what happened to me. I'm so far behind. I didn't know I was this far behind. I just finished an episode that kind of focused on Megatron and how he was kind of taken advantage of. Okay. No spoilers. I'll say taken advantage of for a couple of times. You know, some of the stuff he went through. Yeah.
Next up, Oddly showed off their clear or transparent Prime, Megatron, Bumblebee, and Cliffjumper, limited to 999 pieces.
All right, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna probably you can check the tapes and get on me for this. I typically don't like clear figures. These look really damn good, and I don't know if it's the fact that I like what Oddly is doing, and it's just going that way, or if it's just like these are some really good looking clear figures. Like, they still hold the colors true even though they're transparent. I really like that. Like, the blue in Optimus Prime looks good, the yellow in B looks good, Megatron looks good, the black in Megatron looks good. Like, all the colors look really good. It almost looks like when Megatron was changing to Galvatron, how they outlined his body and stuff. It looks like it's doing it with all of them. I think these look good.
I have to agree. Like you said, sometimes clear figures get desaturated as they become clear. These ones are still very saturated, and I think they did a great job as well. They also painted them fully, so you didn't leave off any details or anything. Like, Prime still has the silver on his chest, Bumblebee still has the blue windows, Megatron has his face, and so on and so forth. And I think they did a great job on these. So I think you need to go track them down and put them in your collection.
I hate to say it, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
I don't want to open. I do. God, this. I've been saying this ever since we've seen these. This could be a problem.
Yep. There you go. Go pick them up. They're blind box. You just get the whole box for $200 and you're good to go. I don't know. I don't know how much.
Oh, man, you make me cuss.
Well, let's move on to something that's not Transformers, but I think you wanted to talk about it. We have an auto-converting 1:32 scale Macross VF-1A, which has a Batroid, Gerwalk, and Valkyrie mode via Billy user.
All right, so this did two things for me. One, I think it's cool. If you haven't known from watching the channel, I do have all of the Robosen figures that are, transforming G1 figures or characters. This said to me, could we get a Jetfire? A G1 toy Jetfire? That would be so cool. And I'm here for it.
That would be very cool. Did you watch the video?
I did watch the video.
This thing seems like 10 years behind Robosen.
Definitely.
How it kind of stumbles around, and then when it transformed, I was like, ooh, it's cool, but it doesn't have that finish. And maybe it's not finished, maybe it's a prototype, but it didn't have that finish where it looked like it clicked together like Robosen does. So
yeah. I did like the way when it was in Gerwalk, whatever it's called, how it rolled and it looked like it, because like I remember from the cartoon when they were low to the ground, it almost looked like they were hovering.
Yeah,
and that's what it looked like when it was gliding. It looked like it was kind of hovering over the floor. So I did like that aspect. Now I also don't like the color of this one or anything like that. So this color is, not my favorite, but it gives me hope. And Jetfire was never my favorite character by any means. I do remember getting it as a kid. I thought it was really cool. I thought Robotech was really cool, even though I didn't collect any of them. So Jetfire was kind of like that crossover that I needed. But it just goes to show kind of where we're going with these types of things and what's potential for us to get. I like the idea of this.
I agree. I don't think you're going to get a Jetfire for multiple reasons.
Hopefully they learn to play nice together.
All right. No comment. Next up, we have Funby Studios, and they're doing the Ultra Magnesis sword for the Skybound comic. So sorry if this is a spoiler, because I have no clue what this is, but it looks pretty cool.
I'm behind. Excuse me. I literally, again, just saw where Ultra Magnus was talking to a human, without being giving a spoiler, and I was just like, okay, I'm so far behind. I need to catch up.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Sword looks great though.
It does. I guess I'll find out. I think I'm gonna, after we record, I think I'm gonna finish a episode. Hopefully, I can do a couple more. But when I'm on my flight on Friday, I will be finished. I will catch up. I will catch up on Voids and Transformers.
I love how you call them episodes.
Do I? Yeah. See, that's clearly I'm a newbie to comics.
You're seeing them as a TV show. That's what's happening.
That's what I'm used to, man. I need issues. That's the word it is, right?
Collector's Craft showed off the Chug Megatron throne. He's doing it in Megatron scale for $44.99 if you need it.
He's doing it in Megatron scale?
Well, I mean, am I wrong?
In Megatron scale?
Yeah, in this Megatron scale.
So, Chug scale. I think the first one he released was in MP scale. This looks great. And, shout out to Collector Craft. He did send us kind of a snippet of what it looked like prior to him posting it. I think it looks amazing, and I'll be interested to see it in person when we're in Chicago. He did mention that he's going to have some in Chicago, so I think it looks good. Yeah, good job. I can't even say it any better. I love how the gold is on there. I love the panels. It just looks really good.
Yep, I think it looks great. I think you need to get a few of them for your Megatrons.
Stop it.
Next up, we have a custom blockies with the heat-resistant Optimus Prime, and I wanted to put this one on here because this is what you always say Ultra Magnus is, isn't it?
It is.
Does it even look like it?
It doesn't, but from me watching the cartoon, I never saw Ultra Magnus, walk around like this either, so he didn't look like this. So, potato.
Read some comics.
Yeah, see, I wasn't
Play
watching
with the toy.
I did do that, but
I don't think you did.
He never walked around like that in my collection. I think this looks really, really cool. I do want a MP size figure of this so I can put it on in my plague shelf, I guess, if I still have a plague shelf when I set everything back up.
Go 3D print one.
Ooh.
Next up, we have custom Skybound Energon Optimus Megatron. Excuse me. Goodness gracious, brain.
Wait a minute.
It's been a day making this. Yeah, it looks great. I think this is the one we already saw with extra stuff, but I could be wrong. Either which way, they did a great job with this.
They did the wires so good on this. This looks amazing. I really, really like this. Shout out to whoever did this. I would have this in my collection. This looks dope.
If Lockies did a whole line of Skybound, would you pick them all up?
Ooh. If they look like this, yeah, I would. I would get this. If I can get a whole, I don't know how much this is, but yeah, I would.
I think they're like $60.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah,
I would.
Well, they're probably working on it right now, and it'll come out next year or something. So
if it looks like this, I'm in.
And you pick it up even if it
I'm
looks.
I'm saying it now. I'm in. I love how the wires look.
Next, we have some cassette bots, and this is via Synbios. You can find them on Colts to 3D print them, so it looks like you're probably going to do it. And if you remember, they're based on those patents that we saw. So we got the ostrich, the saber-tooth tiger, and the bison.
I want this. I want to do this. I want it in MP size. I think they're really cool. They're different. We don't have them. So if I can get these in MP size, that would be so cool.
Yeah, these would be really cool if MMC did them.
I would love that. And
very cool and unique.
And if they didn't do it, I'd take them 3D print it.
I know you would.
Maybe I'll figure out how to work my printer whenever I get it set up.
Sooner than later, hopefully. Yeah. Let's move on to DNA Designs, Megatronus, which I think they're calling Ruinatron. So we're going to go... We have a whole bunch of pictures. So this is what you get in it. And this is the before and after.
I already know you probably really like that chainsaw. I do. I like the bigger flames, but it makes his head look really small with those huge flames on his shoulders. I like, and it's funny because I just happen to have mine right here. I'm doing some stickers, but I think it does a good job.
Yeah, the flames look horrible, in my opinion. They're just too big. They look like fireballs. It doesn't look like he's on fire.
Right.
You know, it looks like something, maybe armor that's just clear. While the original one looked like he was on, there were flames coming off of him. It looks cheesy and corny. The sword looks really good, though. But let's get into it a little bit more. We have a lot of slides. So you get some clear pieces to put in the arms as filler. Okay. That new trident looks cool. I don't like the flames. Chainsaw sword looks fantastic. And he comes with a TF1 Megatronus face, I guess, if you want him to look like that. Even though this would be the wrong version of Megatronus, but whatever. Yeah,
I don't like the head as much. I think it's decent. I mean, it doesn't do it for me. Yeah, the picture that they're showing here on the right, the flames look better. It actually looks like but it looks more of like a Dragon Ball Z character, like they're
powering up.
He's going Super Saiyan or something like that.
Yeah. This looks better because they put the other flame effects on him too.
Right.
It's not just the ones on his shoulders, but I still don't. They just look too big.
They do. It would be different.
Go on.
I was gonna say it would be different if maybe they like went in more and like kind of covered some of his chest a little bit. Then it would look like it's emitting from here on out versus it just being right here on his shoulders, and there's so much coming off.
Or what would have even been better is if they put some maybe for the legs.
Or the legs.
So you could have some on the legs and then the shoulders and maybe the forearms. Little ones here and there I think would have looked a lot better than this ginormous fireball on his shoulders.
Yeah. Looks like he has an orange fur coat on just about.
Yeah. And here's the alt mode, which I think looks a lot worse. Missiles are cool, but I just like the original tank.
Yeah, they're doing a lot. And then, to show the picture with the two chainsaws, I mean, unless you're throwing in a second one, don't tease me with a good time.
No, you can buy them separately.
Yeah, I like the purple flames, though. That looks kind of cool, too.
Those aren't flames. Those are chainsaw blades.
Well, they look like purple flames to me. I'm calling them flames.
Honestly, I would be interested in a sword or two, because I think these are very cool. I'd probably get the purple ones. But the price would probably make me not pick it up. But it's cool that they're selling them separately.
I do like that aspect.
Yeah. It's honestly the best part of the set.
That's the part I would want.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. So if you wanted it for your Megatronus, you could just get the sword, forfeit the rest of the stuff. Even though he never had a chainsaw sword in fiction, as far as I know.
I wouldn't know anyway, so bring on the sword, the chainsaw sword.
Let us know what you think of that down below. Lastly, we have an upgrade kit for the multi-pack G1 Prime. Don't have to go too much into this, but it looks nice.
The Ultra Magnus?
Thank you. G1 Ultra Magnus.
You doing it too. Yeah, they just probably recolored the Prime kit. I'm assuming so. But yeah, looks good. Pick it up if you want it.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to be right back with the updates. So stay tuned. So along with the Soundwave, they also had some updates for the Studio series. So first we have Barricade. It looks better here.
But
look at how he's holding that pistol. He's holding it by the bottom of the. I can't get over that. No, I'm not.
Bang.
Yeah,
Bang.
it's. Anyways, I think it looks fine. Pick it up if you want it. I don't like the blue around the baby blue around the red on his eyes. I prefer the more insect-like head because it looks a little bit better than this facelift head, but it's fine.
I love the main blue on it. The alt mode looks amazing. They did an amazing job on it. I'm not a movie character fan, so the bot mode doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, I also like that the wheels are all pinned.
I do like that. Very good job.
Next up, we have Arachnid. I realized what's wrong with the alt mode. Not alt mode, bot mode. I feel like you need to grab her and extend her torso. And then that would make the arms and legs look more in proportion. Should be more tall and skinny, and it would look much nicer. And maybe DNA has a kit off to the side because, you believe Bobby's conspiracy theory, they're Hasbro. And the alt mode, I still like it. It's very unique, very weird, very Cybertronian. I just wish that bot mode looked a little bit better.
They nailed the head on this, and we've been talking about this in general. The face, not even just the head sculpt, but the face and the emotions on the face look really, really good. Yeah, the bot mode is not necessarily my favorite. It looks like she has handcuffs on the back of her. That's what I'm looking at.
Oh, okay.
The alt mode is, as you said, very Cybertronian. So yeah, it's fine. I still have not found a TF1 character I want to pick up. Besides that, I think it was a Blocky.
That's actually we'll be talking about that in a little bit.
Yeah, damn.
So next up we have Alpha Trion. That does not look like no lion. Is that what he looked like in the movie? I thought he had a mane.
I thought he had like a thing on.
I thought he had because I thought he had a mane or something because that I don't know what that is, but that's not a lion. The colors are phenomenal. The moss that they used on it is fantastic. The tail makes no sense. I don't think that's very accurate. But yeah, I'm good.
They did do very good with the moss. I didn't like that aspect of them, but it does hold true, I think, to the character. The bot mode looks fine. The alt mode is just like it looks like he's just got down on all four. It doesn't do anything for me at all. And yeah, I'm skipping on this one.
I swear it was supposed to be a lion, and I don't see no mane.
And this isn't Sentinel Prime, so typo at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah. Oh well, close enough.
We caught it, so you guys don't have to jump on James for that.
Oh, that's fine. You can jump on me. Next up, we have Nemesis Prime.
The front and the cab part of the alt mode looks really, really good. I think they did a good job on that. That's all I got. I like the blue. I like the red. Not my cup of energon on a Prime, but yeah, I'll leave it at that.
It's not Nemesis Prime. And that doesn't have anything to do with Hasbro. That has everything to do with the movie. That made me mad.
Oh, yeah. He got smacked into being mad.
I'm not going to get into it. Either which way, this looks fine. If I wanted to collect these, I would go return the other one that came out and just pick this one up. Because it looks exactly the same besides the head sculpt, the gun, and I think he has a wrist blade.
Yeah, pick it up if you want it.
Mm-hmm. Next up, Mark Clonis showed off Big Convoy.
I guess I would pick this up on sale. just because I don't have one in my collection.
I would get the original one. I think the original one looks so much better than this.
I wouldn't know.
And he's tiny for being a liter sized.
Oh,
which I guess is normal nowadays, but that's like, I don't know, seeing them next to each other and knowing one was half the price is killing me. And I guess you could put the tusks on his arms.
oh.
And this something's wrong with the trunk area, like in between the tusks. On the one that's not transformed. Like I feel
it looks like it's caved in.
Like they need to push it out. You know what I mean? So
it looks like it's caved in.
Yeah, because if this is how it looks, that's horrible. But I think there's a hinge that it could come out on.
Yeah. It does look like he has fur. So I do like what they did on like the can't think of the texture. It looks like it has a texture on it, which I do like. The tusk on his arm screamed Omega Red to me in the previous picture.
Okay, got it.
So, yeah, I don't love it. This is, again, something if I saw it on sale, I'd pick it up. I don't have any connection to the character at all. So this is from Neo. I
think so. I get Neo and Beast Wars 2 mixed up all the time, so don't ask me.
Both of those
if they do a Nemesis Prime repaint, since, again, like I talked about, I have nostalgia for the Nemesis Prime repaint, I'll pick it up. No questions asked, just because it's a new one of one of my favorite toys as a kid. But if I wanted a big convoy, I would either, one, wait for a masterpiece version in 10 years, or two, just get the original one. I think the original one looks better than this. So,
God, will I be collecting still in 10 years? Whew.
Knowing you, you will. Next up, we have the in-hand images of the Nemesis Prime. Very Nemesis Prime video today. And this is the Hot Wheels one, which sold out very quickly. And did you pick one up?
I might have.
Okay, so everybody watching knows that he picked it up and he was able to get one, which is good for him. And here it is next to the one you didn't pick up.
I'm kicking myself in the ass for that. I want that one, and I'm mad I didn't pick it up.
Just go buy it on eBay.
Man, you almost made me cuss. So yes, I did pick this up, and it sold out in like 12 minutes. And the part that kind of got me was that when I was trying to check out, it was like, you were in line, you have 12 minutes to check out. I was like, what the hell is this? You know, and so I'm sitting there waiting, and glad I didn't have any meetings or anything scheduled at that time. So I was just sitting there waiting for my 12 minutes, and then I got in, and like, I don't know, maybe a minute after I got mine, 2 minutes after I got mine, they sold out.
Yeah, and that's why I wasn't even going to try it. It's not worth the stress for this particular figure. And there it is with the one you still do not have in your collection.
Yeah. Damn it, I want that.
You could still get it.
I don't want it at the price that I saw it for today. I actually looked.
Not bad.
It was $400 is what I saw.
That's not bad.
It's not good.
Oh. Wow, the Nemesis is already up for double.
So, yeah.
There's so many. Oh, I hate scalpers. Okay, let's keep it going. And we've got another Nemesis Prime. We've got Armada Nemesis Prime, who's way too blue for me, so I'm totally going to pass on this. I know it could be the lights and stuff, but if this is that finicky with lighting, who knows what it's going to be like when you get it in hand.
I don't mind the blue. I think, and maybe
it's a nice blue. Let me take it back. It's just not for Nemesis Prime.
Yeah, I don't see Nemesis in it. And I know we talked about this before, how the different color blue, the highlights on his legs, it was like we saw it on his legs, but we didn't really see it come up on his chest. And it looks like on the corners on the side of his head, it does look like there's that blue there, which I don't remember seeing before. I thought it was just really, really
Yeah, I don't
muted.
remember seeing that either. I wonder if there was the what we saw previously was like a pre-production sample or something.
Yeah, so I still think it could use some more, or it could extend a little bit over to his actual arms. But at least seeing that there, it does kind of, with it on his wrist or his forearm, and then seeing it on like his chest a little bit there, it does make it a little bit better than what we were talking about, I think, like last week or so. I still think it needs more, but again, pick it up if you want it.
The Matrix is also red. We could tell in these pictures.
Yes.
We couldn't tell in the other pictures.
Yes.
Yeah. And here's the Minicon team.
They're cute.
What's going on with the orangutan in the middle?
Oh, look, those arms are. Yeah, he can touch it. He can touch his toes without bending down. Just about.
No. You could tell these don't pose well because No Trap didn't even try to pose them. This was the only picture that he put them in.
Yeah.
And he likes to pose things, so I think these are very unstable.
Yeah.
They still look good, though.
Yeah, they're cute. They're cute.
We'll pick them up, Bobby.
I'm happy with the originals and the Fans Hobby ones.
Complete the set.
I'm good.
Here you go. Here's your TF1 figure.
Yeah. I might get this.
I think it looks cool. They did a great job with the colors. How the blue is metallic, but the red isn't. The variation of all that. I think they did a good job.
Yeah, this looks good. I like this. Maybe at TFCon or something like that.
Well, you do need to get two of them.
Who?
So you could have Pax and Prime.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
And then you got to get the Megatron that comes out as well.
I mean, it has to look good. This one I actually like the way it looks, and I haven't bought any TF1 anything, so it would be nice to have a representation because I did think that was a good movie.
Yeah. Next up, we have SMS-14 showing off Venom, and I think the head's up. Is it supposed to be like that?
I don't like the way the head. I've always had
every time we look at this, I feel like the head's wrong.
Yeah, I've had it leveled on my G1 version, and I just packed that away this past weekend. So, yeah, who knows? Maybe that's how it is, and I've been doing it wrong.
I don't know. I don't like the octopus legs, even if they're accurate.
That's funny. Yeah,
he's a Fusor. I'm surprised you like him.
I do not like Fusors. One,
well, you're gonna have one in your,
and two. This is
a few in your collection now.
This is a nostalgia type of thing, and
I didn't know you liked them with the octopus cicada.
That's not an octopus.
This was pre-Fusor, so
he's exactly
the Prime. All the Fusors originated from the octopus cicada.
That's okay. That I didn't know it was a Fusor at that time.
Yeah, well, it
was a bug. I didn't even know what a cicada was at that time. I didn't actually know what a cicada was until I moved over into this house.
See, I think it was CicadaCon, which is the Beast Wars one. Love that toy, so that's how I knew who they were. Anyways, here's the bot mode. It looks better in this post than other ones that we've seen.
Yeah, it does, and I like the black lines on the legs.
Yes,
it gives it some character.
Yeah, there's a lot of paint on this guy, which is surprising.
Yeah. I am in for this one, and I like what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I agree. So this is also not a Transformer, but we got the Metal Card Bots Phantom Hornet. I know you don't like the eyes, but I really like the colors of this thing.
I think you should pick this up.
I would, if it was in stores and cheap. I think this looks really cool.
Yeah, get rid of the eyes, and this would be these would be a problem for me.
Yeah.
Seeing them at BotCon and seeing all the different types of vehicles and stuff. I mean, ships and planes and cars and trucks, and it would be a problem.
Yeah. And there's the bot mode. I think this looks so cool. And with the arm like that, I want this. It's not going to happen. I want it repainted as Beast Wars Injector, which I know you don't know who that is. It's a Fusor. You definitely don't know who that is. But I think
I do know who it is.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
The really ugly one?
Yes, you showed.
Oh my god, that was one of he's so ugly. I loved him as a kid.
I want to say we saw him when you were out here, and we went to that store.
Oh, maybe.
And I think they had it, and you were like, "Don't you like that?" I was like, "This is terrible." So,
I think this would be really cool painted as him because he has the stinger on the arm like Injector does, and I'd pick it up as like a pre-Earth version, but. That's not going to happen. This looks good regardless. The colors are very neat. They're very Hornet-like. So, if I could find this for cheap, I would totally be interested.
There's so many. The other part about this is that I would, if they did get rid of the eyes, there's so many of them that I would probably be a completist, and I don't know what the cost was. I could never find out what the cost was on these. But there were so many. I'm like, okay, there's $1,000 probably right there.
Depends on which one. I've seen them on AliExpress from anywhere between $20 and $50.
That's even better. So there's $400 right there.
Yeah. From what I remember, who knows if they have different size classes and Chug and MP. I don't know any of that stuff, but that's what I saw. I would spend that much on this figure. I would rather. This is going to sound bad. You probably know what I'm going to say.
Oh yeah.
I'd rather pick this up than a lot of the Hasbro stuff that's coming out. It just looks more interesting.
This actually takes me. So I think with the Fusor comment, this actually takes me back to old Hasbro. That's like these kind of look like what the figures look like with old Hasbro.
Late 90s, early 2000s type of stuff.
Yeah.
Even into Cybertron type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't collecting then, so these do kind of have that. I don't want to say kitty, but I'm gonna say kitty for lack of a better word. But I think just the old Hasbro where they were going.
Toyetic, I think, is what I've heard people say online.
Okay, that works too. I don't know what it means, but They're fun to
handle and play with versus looking good, and that's it.
Yeah, that's makes perfect sense. That's what these look like, and it's not a bad thing. I think they look fun and they look cool. It looks like they're fiddler toys.
Yeah. So, let me know if you have any down below. This is definitely not a fiddler toy.
Hell no, it's not.
I didn't notice the gun with that like blue and red like crosshairs, I guess, that you could see on one of the pictures, which is really cool. It's hard to tell the colors because of all the lighting, but I think you need to get 2 or 3 of these guys to have like a dark fleet, as you would call it.
Well, I will have 3 when this
of this specific color.
No. One and done. I missed out on winning the Powerball. So, but no, this does look good, and that crossbow, his weapon is really dope. And yeah, this I hate them. God, I hate them. I hate when companies do this, when they make a good figure or make a good looking figure and then do it in like 3 different colors. That, knowing me, I can't pick just one. So yeah, I'm in for it. Looks good. You can take some time. Damn, Meng Motion. Is it Meng Morion?
I literally Meng Morion.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Meng Motion. Okay, so
I thought it was too. That's what it said. It's probably Meng Motion.
Okay. I was like, damn, he already has it, which means it's.
I think this is coming out soon. I couldn't find a pre-order, but I think it's coming out soon.
Gosh.
I also didn't realize it was like clear
on the bottom.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Oh, it's very stealthish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
This is really cool.
Yeah, damn.
It's not just a black repaint, which I like.
God, and it's funny because each one they've done something different. Like the other one, the second one they did had like the black light on it where you can see the symbols and stuff. I hate them. Oh, I hate them. Good
Wait
work.
for the red one to come out.
Yeah, that one's definitely going down.
We have Mod Fans RC.
Somebody had asked in the comments, so thank you for putting this up, who made the head sculpt, and
as far as we know, it's the one that's going to be on the production sample.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks very much the same. I guess the lips look a little bit different.
No, the face is a little less long.
Yeah.
And the head things are a little bit more. The Leia buns are a little bit more indented. It looks better. The new head does look better, but it also looks too small for the body now. And Mod Fans, I really liked what you did with that roller.
Yes.
Great job. Just put this in the bin and just put it off to the side and don't touch it. Don't release this. This is going to make your whole brand go down.
Yeah. They just literally, I think, they should have sold this like Fans Toys had Omega Supreme. You had one box with part 1 and the second box had part 2. Like,
so you get like the head and you have to get the rest of it.
Yeah, like this needs a part 2. Like this you're missing the back half of the alt mode, but the bot mode looks fine. But yeah, the alt mode is horrendous.
Yeah. I don't see the point in re-releasing this old figure. Well, who knows? Maybe they know more than me.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Toys Easy's Battleship Combiner via 5DO. And somebody put a comment and didn't put it as the name, but Shipwreck would be a kind of a cool name for this guy.
Ooh, I like that.
Right?
I do like that.
Yeah, so they said, I hope it's not a shipwreck. And I was like, wait a second. That'd be a cool name for this combiner.
Yeah, I like that.
Especially since it looks like a whole bunch of them crashed into each other.
Well, the thing that we haven't seen... we haven't seen him holding his gun, which is also a ship. Which is...
He can't hold it.
That's what I'm curious about. It is a smaller ship, but yeah, we haven't seen that. So there are 6 of them. So yeah, that's very interesting that in none of the pictures we've seen that. And I really like the ship gun. What's funny about it now that we're seeing it, the ship gun looks like how they did the 86 Megatron and made him a gun. You know, with the Funbee add-on kit, it looks like they just plugged the handle into the ship, and but it still looks good. I like seeing this in color. I think there's just enough red in the front that makes it look really detailed, and I like how it's a lot of red in the back. I like the blue highlights in it as well. I do wish there was a little bit more blue, maybe in the legs. But I think the colors all come together very well. There's the black in there that's mixes up the gray as well. So I think they did really good with this. And each limb you can tell is different. Like it actually looks different. Like where a lot of combiners you can tell like, okay, here's the midsection, here's where the feet are or whatever for the legs. The arms are kind of like, okay, here's the lower half of the bot, here's the top half of the bot. This one, like, look at the left leg versus the right leg, like where that red breaks up on the right leg. It doesn't necessarily have that breakup on the left leg. So I really like what they did there.
I agree, and I wish the arms had that more.
Yeah.
Because the arms are very samey. I know the lower part's different, but it looks like a flap's just folded down. Maybe if one of the joints had red throughout it, like the leg, that would distinguish it a little bit more. I think that would be really cool. I was thinking about saying that. I wish blue was way more pronounced throughout this. I think it's a very cool accent color, and on the back of that one leg,
yes,
it looks very neat.
Left leg. Yeah,
and if there was more of that throughout it, I think this thing would really pop. But I think it looks good. I know you said you thought he was going to be skinny. I don't think he looks skinny at all.
No, he doesn't.
I think he looks nice and chunky and bulky, like a combiner should, but not squat like some combiners can look, like that TFC Abominus, who looks, kind of hindered. This looks like an actual, more like Raiden, like the Moon Studios Raiden.
Yep. Yep.
I think this looks great. They did a good job on it. Hopefully the figures got better over time. I know you say they did, and hopefully they continue to make the figures better. And I know you will be very excited for their repaint.
I am not going to look forward to that. I'm still waiting for them. Let's start with them releasing the last bot so I can actually combine mine at some point in time.
It would be hilarious if they come out with one of the repaint bots before the last bot.
Oh, hell.
Here's it in black, and it looks amazing.
Yeah, I don't need that in my life. But something I did think about is like how they had the twins in the bot modes look the same, but the alt modes look different for the Autobots and the Decepticons. If they did do a repaint, I'll have the evil twins and their enemies because of that. So that's kind of what I'm working with on my headcanon there.
Okay, well, we'll see when the repaint comes out. What if the repaint is just all the red is purple?
That would look good.
I knew you'd still buy it. Let's keep it going to something else that you're going to buy, another combiner. And we've got Laser Cat Toys Broody.
I need to see more. These aren't hitting me the way that the Predaking did, or even the way that the Volcanicus did. They look fine, but I just need to see more color.
And that's what I was going to say. I think it's just because they're all black.
Yeah.
You can't even see any definition practically on Onslaught's head. So I think when you see more color, you'll like it better. I do think the alt modes, this is a better picture. You could see more detail, and I like to see that. And they look pretty good.
I think the Brawl looks really good. There's so much detail in the panel lines and stuff like that, where it's missed on all the other figures, especially Onslaught. Like Onslaught looks very plain in like the front part of the cab and everything. He looks really, really clean, which is again so different from Brawl. But I'm not complaining, but I just really think Brawl has a lot of detail in them.
Tank's also going to have more detail than the truck.
Yeah, that makes sense too. I guess. Yeah, I was kind of pulling back on my statement. I was like, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, but I think they still look good.
Yeah.
And the combine mode, I can't see nothing practically on the one without the silver chest. But it's cool that you get the toy or tune chest. I'm assuming that's what it's going to come like. And yeah, I think they did a good job. But I think when we see it in color, we'll have a better idea of what this thing's going to shape up to be.
Yeah, it looks like a big silhouette. But I will be picking it up. But so far, this isn't moving me like the other two have.
Yeah, well, we know you're picking up all of these. They could come out with as many as they want and as many repaints, and they would at least have one buyer.
Hey, stop with this repaint stuff.
Am I wrong?
I have not seen it, and I'm not asking for it.
Okay, you don't have to ask for it. I'll put it out there, though. So when this comes out in Ruination colors, I might be interested. So I know you'll be picking it up in Ruination and G2 colors. So let us know what repaints you guys want down below. Especially Bobby's going to pick them up, and we'll be right back with what has been incoming and recently released.
I need another line of income.
Moving into incoming, we don't have a lot, but the first thing we have is the 4-pack. I'm assuming this is incoming. We keep talking about it, and people have it in hand. And this is via Zode340 on X and Instagram, who does the amazing artwork, or pose work. I don't know what you would call it. Photography. There you go. And I absolutely love it. I don't know what that pose Nemesis is doing, but it looks cool.
I don't know what he's doing either, but that looks like a hellified yoga pose. Something that I would break all types of bones and ligaments. Oops, and I just dropped something. All types of bones and ligaments if I were to try to do.
Yeah, and I love how Bumper and Horrible are running away from him, and Magnus is facing him head on. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, shows who's there to get down and who's not.
Yeah. Next up, we have Magic Square Stegosaurus. This should be out soon. The yellow looks better here. pales in comparison to New Ages, and you might need to pick one up because you probably just broke your New Age version.
No. I did drop something that I didn't want to drop, but luckily nothing broke. It does look better. I think I agree with you. It does look better in both modes. Jeez, I dropped something else too. But I do think the New Age version does look better. But this might be the best looking one out of the 5 that we've seen.
Yeah, it could also be photography. Could be the lights and stuff that they're doing with the yellow, but it does look very nice.
It does. Not picking it up though. Can't afford it.
Next up, we have AT01 Rodimus. Again, I believe this is coming out soon because a lot of people have been having it in hand. I don't know which one's which.
Yeah.
They both look identical, and I guess there's 2 KOs coming out at the same time. These could be both KOs for all I know.
Well, it's funny because so even here you have AT01 and then there's a AM one, and so I actually pulled mine out, my official out yesterday, and so far the only thing that I can tell is different is the saw blade is reversed. That's the only thing I've been able to tell.
Probably store it that way.
No, I'm saying the actual circle part is flipped.
Oh, that's reversed.
The blades are going the opposite way. That's the only
spin?
thing. It does spin, but I'm saying it still goes in a circle. I'm saying like the saw blades. So
no. I mean, it doesn't spin this way.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. I thought it might have spun that way.
No.
Okay.
So
and honestly, with the KO, that could be different from copy to copy.
And the funny thing is, like, I have to make sure. It's upstairs actually, but yeah, I was trying to look through it because the colors look different on what we saw first off. It looked like it didn't have as much paint, but I was just like, damn, it actually does look pretty much the same. I don't know if the AT and the AMT are, if it's AT01 or if it's AMT01, if they're different.
Well,
what the
AMT01 is the original one. And then there's AT01 and AM01.
Okay, so yeah, whatever. I'm good with my official one that I paid too much for now that I see it, and that does give me hopes for the other one that I will be waiting on for now.
That's what I was thinking too, and I was gonna end with that. This gives me hopes for that Predaking.
And that too.
Oh, you mean the blue one?
Yes.
Oh, I was thinking about Predaking.
Yeah.
Ooh, if they do the blue one, I'll pick that up. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Anyways, DX9 Hanzo is getting a reissue.
Now, is this the one that you like the most, or the G Creation one that you?
They do different things.
Okay.
This one's more fun to mess with and play with. But I don't like the pegs on the guns, and the lower legs are a little funky looking. But the G Creation one is a little bit more imposing, but it's very aesthetically different from G1. So it's really tomato.
Yeah. I like it. They have 2 versions of it, so I guess they'll probably re-release the repaint of this as well. So yeah, pick it up if you want them.
Especially at the price, $90.
Yeah.
That is Commander class price, and this is worth way more than a Commander class.
I wasn't going to say that.
Yeah, well, I will. Going on to recently released. First, we have something a little sweet, so why don't we start there? And we have a popsicle, which was cited by Upper Paramedic 8588 on Reddit. I don't know what they were going for, even on the original image. Like, before you get the messed up out of package one, what is that blue and red trying to be? And he looks very, like, bored.
He's waiting in line at Disneyland or Disney World. He has his Mickey Mouse ears on.
You see that? Yeah.
That's what he's waiting on.
It is so tiny, too. I just noticed in his hand.
Yeah, yeah, that's yeah. When you said we have something sweet coming up, I was just all I could think about is that Dr. Pepper commercial. It's a sweet one
I,
with the little guy singing the song. I haven't seen a new one of those in a minute, but that's the first thing that came to my mind. I didn't know it was the popsicles. I don't really, ironically enough, I don't really do popsicles that much. So I guess it's for kids or others who like popsicles. So get it if you want it.
I like them during a hot summer day.
Yeah.
Wouldn't buy these ones though. There's other ones I would buy before this.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll see if my daughter wants them.
There you go. She's gonna be very confused when it looks like this.
Yeah.
Something else your daughter might want is a Optimus Prime sword that was found at a Spirit Halloween in Southgate, Michigan for $16.99 via TFW user Shiftamus Prime.
I will shift this back to the store. My Prime didn't have a sword like this.
I don't even know what sword this is supposed to be.
It's from like
it doesn't look like
the last night or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't look like the Last Night sword. It's all blue. Honestly, what it looks like to me is the one that came with Fortress Maximus or Grand Maximus, whatever one it came with.
I mean, maybe it lights up or something like that. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't know. Next up, we have Micronus Prime. I thought we talked about this coming out. Maybe we didn't. So here we can talk about it. Get it if you want it. I'm just going to leave it there.
Yeah, shout out to Mike. Go pick it up, my guy, and see you in Chicago. Yeah, it still doesn't do it for me. I do like the colors. The color is growing on me. That little on the right picture, the circle that's in the middle, that green with all the detail on it, that looks really cool.
Yeah, that's actually the Prime.
That's all I got.
Yeah, I think the colors are great. It's just not for me. Not my cup of energy.
Yeah, I'm good.
Next up, we have the DLX Rise of the Beast Nemesis Prime.
Not gonna be able to do it.
Go pick it up if you want it. It's sold out though, so you might have a little hard time. But do a Bobby and go buy it on eBay for 5 times the price, like that Hot Wheels that he's gonna buy after the show.
I'm not doing that. Oh, maybe somebody will want to barter.
Next up, we have Funko's Beast Wars Primal.
It actually looks good. It could be like whoever took the picture did. That lens is amazing. It actually looks good. Both of them do. Not for my collection, but they actually do look good.
I agree. They both do look very good. A KO Tigatron. I think you need to pick this up.
I'm a little leery because my my KO Cheetor,
yeah,
his arm and everything broke off and the tail broke. I did get replacement parts for that actually, right over here on the table, and so I am going to pick this up though. I do love that green on him, and not really a fan of the character, but I do like his colors.
Yeah, the colors are very cool. So be happy to see it when you pick it up. There's also a KO Skids that's out. Loved this mold. From I don't remember the names. The black repaint and then crosscut. Loved it. It's fun to transform. It's fun to mess with. This is what I would want out of, I think I said this before, the Masterpiece line. Fun figures that look like the Toon, but still look realistic. Like, this isn't slavishly Toon accurate. And I like that. I think they did a good job on this. If you don't have it, if the KO's up to snuff, go pick it up.
Yeah, I agree. I don't even remember seeing Skids on the Toon. I can't think of an episode he was in.
I know he was in it. I just don't ask me.
Yeah, I can't think of an episode that he was in. But yeah, I agree. It's a good figure. I have probably way too many of this mold from various companies that put it out, so I'm good.
Next up, we have the DNA Designs Kit for Optimus, and if you get this in China, you get the golden pistol accessory.
I'm not going to China this year. Damn it.
You wouldn't pick this up anyways.
I'm good. It's a good looking set. Lots of different things in there. So yeah, pick it up if you want it.
What are the little blue things at the bottom?
How if I know?
I thought they were fingers, but that doesn't make sense.
They're
probably just fillers somewhere.
Fillers, probably. I was gonna say probably fillers for the back of the truck.
Yeah,
like the legs, the back of the legs or something.
Yeah. Unique Toys Red Destroyer has been out. People have been getting it. I saw a short via NPM Collector, I believe, on YouTube, and it looked really cool with how it transforms. I think this is really cool, and I think you need to pick it up.
I'm waiting on a KO. I must admit.
Just pick this one up.
I love that alt mode. Absolutely love it. I love that car. So, yeah.
Just get it.
Yeah. KO.
Ending it off with a reissue, we have Fans Hobbies Power Baser. If you don't have this mold, it is fantastic in my opinion, and I'm assuming Bobby's opinion because he has about 10 of these. And I think it's fun. It's a fun figure. Is it the best figure? No. But is it a fun figure? Yes.
And if somebody wants to part with their Shattered Glass version, hit me up.
Just go on eBay, buy the Shattered Glass one, and buy the Hot Wheels Optimus, and just get it over with.
I might have some blood to donate or something like that. Yeah, no, this is, you hit it. This is a fun figure. It doesn't look the most accurate to what I'm used to, but I do like it, and it is a fun figure.
It's also a little dated, but I still think it's a good figure.
Yeah. We were really into Fans Hobby at this point in time when this came out.
When they were doing some cool stuff. Yeah. Let's leave it at that. Let us know what you think about everything down below. Don't forget to go ahead and go to bodversuscon.deco-apparel.com to go ahead and get that limited edition Chicago shirt. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah, let's see if we can take over Chicago. I'm really looking forward to it. So, as always, to all debates are won. Next time I see you all, I will be in San Diego. So, looking forward to it. To all debates are won. Later.